Have you ever had a dream that felt too big, like you wanted to do it, but you didn't know if you actually could? Or you were too scared to take a risk? Well, I'm 18 and I just made a whole children's book by myself. Writing, drawing, designing, all of it. And no, it wasn't easy or fast. I started in like November and this book took like 7 months. 3 breakdowns. And one existential crisis about whether crows are strong enough to carry stuffed animals. But I actually did it. I'm publishing it on Amazon, and in this video, I'll show you how I made it happen. Planning. Planning this book honestly took no time at all, but starting, that's a different story. I was just overthinking everything. But once I actually jumped in, it moved fast. I started having ideas, sticky noting everything of things that inspired me on a board. And yeah, I decided to upload this book through Amazon KDP, or some people may call it Kindle Direct Publishing. Because it's super simple. I don't have to worry about printing or shipping. Amazon handles all of that. I just create, upload, and boom, done. And yes, I use ChatGPT to help because I have never made a book before or done anything like this. Big by myself. It's just me, myself, and I. No team, no editor, just vibes and prayers and ChatGPT. Writing the story. Writing the story wasn't too bad. I had a strong idea from the start. I just needed a bit of help finishing it, so I bounced ideas with ChatGPT. I don't want to spoil anything, but the story is about a little girl named Lucy who plans a tea party with her stuffed animals, Faziella, Mr. Hops, and Shiny Mabel. Yes, I did come up with those names at the top of my head. But, plot twist! Lucy forgets something, runs inside to get it, and when she comes back, Shiny Mabel's missing! Turns out a crow in the tree took her. Yes, I debated this for a long time. I was thinking about having a squirrel steal a teacup or take a toy in the tree, but the squirrel would be too small and not strong, obviously. Then I had the idea about, maybe Raven would work, but I didn't want to have to redraw the crow into a raven or change anything in the story, so I stuck with the crow. They're shiny thing thieves, right? The heart of the story is Lucy learning to ask for help. She's super independent. Let's use that word. But at this moment, she struggles. Do I handle it alone or ask for help? Originally, she gave up and cried until her mom noticed, but after some deep reflection and a long chat with ChatGPT, I changed it. Now Lucy chooses to humble herself and ask for help, which is powerful. It's not about giving up, it's about choosing connection, courage, and humility. I thought it would be really good for kids to learn that. Character design. This is my favorite part. I did have to alter my style a little bit to match the children's book aesthetic, like I said earlier, but I really love the style. It's super cute and simple, but not too simple. And I'm going to have to say that Pinterest helped me out with this book. I got a lot of inspiration from it. And obviously, not sponsored. But yeah. Also, here are the brushes I used. I'm using Procreate on my iPad 7th generation and using my Apple Pencil 1st generation. I love drawing characters. So designing Lucy was such a joy. She's 6 years old, happy, creative, super independent. I wanted to show all those characteristics in her design. I gave her big fun ponytails and a cute outfit with a bow because that's just her thing. I was wondering if I should take away her ponytails because they are really big, so I took them away and gave her 2 braids instead. And I hated it, so I had to keep her big hair because that's just her. I tried changing her look because she started looking like Vina, honestly. I didn't hate it, but that was my plan, but I couldn't do anything about it because I fell in love with her design. So I kept her big hair. She's super pretty. Lucy's mom, Natalie. She plays a big role too. She's warm, comforting, the kind of mom you want to hug and spill all your problems to. She's got a soft face and a bun. I was going to let her hair out, but I didn't because I wanted to change my style a little bit. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone because most of the drawings I do of women, their hair's out. So yeah. And she can't steal the spotlight from Lucy. Hello. So I gave her dark hair, a purple dress, and comfortable shoes. There's also Milo, Lucy's little brother. He's 3, loves building stuff, and shows up for like 2 pages. I didn't go all out designing him because lazy. But here he is in the book, all finished. And the dad, Lewis, he's sweet, hardworking, happy guy, loves his wife and kids. He only shows up on the page once, but he's got a whole vibe. The plushies were so fun to design. I didn't want the typical bear or bunny, so I went with a frog, a turtle, and an elephant. And the crow, pretty simple, found reference pics online, kept it cute but slightly mischievous. Backgrounds. The backgrounds were a bit stressful, only because I overthink everything. I study storyboards and movies to figure out how lighting works and colors change with the mood. So outside, it's bright and playful. In the middle, as Lucy struggles, the tone shifts warmer and shadowy. Then, once she humbles herself and asks for help, the light softens again. Like a warm sun on your skin and wind blowing through your hair. I'm also not the best at drawing backgrounds, so this IKEA website works really well. You can build a kitchen and screenshot it and trace it! Yes, I know, tracing is a terrible crime. But I was on a time crunch. I didn't want to take a whole week just to do one background. Also the play table. Kind of important, but not really. I got a lot of inspiration from the chunky plastic kid tables, yeah. I like a lot of colors, so I went with like purple. I was thinking about making the table like a wood one from dollhouses and stuff, but I looked at it and it kind of looked off. So I chose the plastic one instead. Background is full of flowers and colors and everything. I tried to make them look good together because I have problems with colors clashing and just looking off. But I think it looks pretty good right here. I wanted the house inside to be more Mexican-inspired theme with colors like pinks, blues, and yellows. Super warm, vibrant, and some Mexican-style decorations. I love how it turned out. Covers and extras. Now the cover, I was stuck on that for the longest time. I went to Google to look at some children's book covers, and none of them were inspiring to me. And what is that? Anyways. I tried a bunch of ideas like having Lucy look up at a tree or reaching towards it, but none of them felt quite right. Then I looked at my little page next to my copyright page, the very first page I ever created for this book. And I thought, wait a minute. This is it. It just worked. It didn't need a ton of changes, just a few small tweaks, and boom! That became the front cover. I ended up simplifying the title page a little bit too, still keeping it cute, but cleaner. Copyright page wasn't too hard either. Shout out to ChatGPT for helping me figure that out. As for the back cover, I wanted to keep it simple and sweet. I thought it would be cute to show Lucy befriending the crow, so you see her feeding the crow and stuff. Challenges. Now I've said the crow or changing the story was difficult because I had to get rid of some spreads and add new ones so the story flows smoothly. But listen, nothing. No, I mean nothing was harder to figure out how to get non-blurry pages. I tried over and over again. I used Amazon's calculator, made test files only to find out the size was wrong, or the pages were fuzzy, or the colors were dull. It tore me down. But I got back up because I'm not a quitter. No, I just take breaks. I talked to ChatGPT for hours, like actually. Still going. Almost there. Alright. Finally figured it out. My canvas size was off. The DPI was off. The color portfolio wasn't right. All that stuff. I changed it from inches to pixels. Bumped the DPI to 300, 600 and changed the color portfolio and procreate. And finally. Clean, colorful, crisp pages. It was worth the stress. Amazon. Finally, I finished the spreads and covers, the copyright page. I did it all. Final step left. I uploaded everything to my Amazon KDP account, filled out the forms, double checked my files, and hit order. I ordered one so I can see how it looks before the whole world sees it, and before I hit publish. And if it looks good, I'll post it. Now we wait for the book to come in the mail. Did you hear that? I think our package is here. Alright. Here's our package. Let's see how the book turned out. Gorgeous. The color's very vibrant, very crisp. No blurriness anywhere. Oh, the back, here it is. Looks nice, very glossy. Alright. And if you guys want to buy one, it is on Amazon and the link is in the description if you want to get one. And yeah, here's the front again, and here is the back. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and tell me what was interesting to you in the comments. And yeah, this is my first video, so I hope you guys like it. And much more crafts and ideas coming soon. I have a very, very, very interesting and fun video coming soon. But yeah, toodles! See you next one.